everyone. So, we have all been in friendships and relationships where we feel like we are giving our all, 100%, but we do not receive the same energy back. So, today I'm going to talk about the 5 kinds of people that I think we should avoid in order to improve the quality of our life. I have my notes here with me, so let's begin. Number 1, people who do not put in any effort at all. We have all been in friendships and relationships where it feels like we are the only ones putting in the effort, making plans, being there on time. And when you are the only one putting in all the energy into a friendship or relationship, but you do not receive the same energy back, most of us just tend to brush it off because we don't want to feel like we are doing something good in order to receive it back. But when something like this keeps happening again and again, then it is a clear sign for you to understand that you are not valued in that relationship. Instead, you're only being used. It is very important to understand that energy flows both ways, and that is the only way that a relationship or a friendship can ever work. So let's get into the second point. The next type of people are the people who change their opinions depending on who they are with. These are some of the most insecure people you will ever meet. Since these people do not have a voice of their own, they do not have any real opinions, they just tend to agree with whatever the person in front of them is saying. And when you are having a one-on-one conversation with this kind of people, you feel like they actually agree with you. But there will come a point when you realize that the same person who agreed with you in private will deny ever agreeing with you on that opinion in front of a third person. These are the kinds of people who just want to be everybody's friend and they want to be liked by everyone, but a friend to all is a friend to none. Number 3, people who never apologize. Every one of us makes mistakes. Obviously, we are all human, and when we make mistakes, we apologize and we try to be better. But these are the kinds of people who will never ever apologize for their mistakes or their misunderstandings because they themselves think that they are not wrong, which is one of the most psychotic things ever. Even if you confront these kinds of people because you want to maintain your relationship, they will cook up a story and they will try to manipulate you and gaslight you into thinking that you are the one who is wrong for even pointing out their mistake. You will never ever hear an apology out of these people, and that's when you should realize that it's time to just cut them off. Number 4, people who do not have real personalities. Of course, as humans, we tend to mirror the personality of the person in front of us up to an extent. But there are people who do not have any experiences or opinions of their own, which is why they will completely morph into the person in front of them. And when you meet these people one-on-one, you feel like you vibe very well and these people get you. But when you see that they mirror the personalities of everyone that they meet, and the scary thing about these kinds of people are, even when you see them having a conversation with another person, you just feel like they vibe with everyone really well. But it comes to a point when you finally realize that these people just mirror the personalities of everyone in front of them so that they are liked by everyone and they fit in everywhere. Number 5, people with a victim mentality. Every one of us has struggles, but people with victim mentality believe that the whole world is against them. They build narratives in their head and they actually start to believe in these narratives. And as friends, we have the tendency to play therapist because we want to help our friends, we want to support them. But the truth is that people with this kind of a mentality, they do not want solutions, they just want sympathy. They romanticize their struggles even if they exist or even if they don't, because that's the kind of people that they are. And most of the times, these people with a victim mentality develop this kind of a personality because they don't want anyone to point out their mistakes. And you need to realize that no matter what you do or no matter what you say, you can't save them because they don't need to be saved. It is you who needs to be saved from them. So at the end, I just want to say that I have met and I have been really close friends with these kinds of people, And it is really hard to get out of these friendships and relationships because you feel a connection with them, and it is very hard for us as humans to just break off relationships. But when once it ends is when you begin to realize that, and you begin to wish that you had ended it sooner, because it is so much better for your life. And it is so much better to be alone with yourself than to be with these kinds of people. So I think that's all that I wanted to say. And if you have encountered these kinds of people, do let me know in the comments, and do let me know what kind of a topic you want me to cover next.